watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Happening now at 9, covering the entire DMV, a 22-year-old Northern Virginia man missing for a week and a half found dead in Fredericksburg earlier tonight. More on where the police investigation stands at this hour. Metro announcing some changes to service this weekend. We have a breakdown of the delays you can expect on the red, green, and yellow lines. Plus, stretching your dollar while you're tackling your taxes, the credits you can claim to put money back in your wallet.
And we have some clear skies overnight tonight. That's going to allow temperatures to drop. How low will the thermometer go? Stick around. I'll have the answer for you coming up.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Daniel Hamburg, in for Ben Dennis. The search for a Stafford County man has ended, but not the way his family wanted. Fredericksburg police confirmed earlier this evening they found the body of Darius Apia earlier this morning along Hazel Run Creek. DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us from the Fredericksburg Police Department with the latest information. Dave, what do we know?
Good evening to you, Daniel. Right now, what we don't know is how Darius Apia died. His body has been turned over to the medical examiner, who will determine how the 22-year-old died after he disappeared about a week and a half ago. Fredericksburg police confirmed the body of Darius Apia was found around 10:30 Saturday morning at Hazel Run Creek in Alum Springs Park. The 22-year-old vanished Wednesday, January 24th, when his parents told us Friday night he finished work.
And he has so many good plans for his life. And so he has to come and finish that.
Eunice and Maxwell Apia said Darius picked up dinner. That's the last thing they know. Apia's car was found days later at the park. His body was found after family and friends searched the park twice before it was found Saturday.
He's very generous, very giving person. He doesn't mind taking off his shirt to give it to somebody who needs it.
I'm like, Lord, please let him come back. I don't want to think that you just sent an angel for some period of time. Darius has to come back.
Sad ending there for the parents. Again, we do want to point out his parents spoke to us last night before Darius's body was found this morning. The medical examiner has the body and will determine how Darius died. You're asked to contact Fredericksburg Police if you have any information. We're live in Fredericksburg. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right. Thank you, Dave. New tonight, police in Prince George's County are investigating a deadly shooting early this morning. Officers responded to a home on Old Indian Head Road around 2:15 a.m. Inside the home, they found a man suffering from a gunshot wound. He later died at the scene. Police don't have any suspects at this time. The investigation is ongoing. Staying in Prince George's County, the University of Maryland Police Department charged a man for 3 indecent exposure incidents at the university. Officers responded around 4 p.m. Thursday to Elkton Hall after a student told them a man exposed himself to her in a white van. The driver was stopped by police and later released. The suspect, 36-year-old Ryan Sibula, was also connected to 2 separate incidents that happened on January 24th. He is now facing, again, 3 counts of indecent exposure. Over in D.C., a fire in the district has displaced a family and their dog. This happened in Northeast near the corner of 50th Place and Sheriff Road. D.C. Fire and EMS says 2 adults were taken to the hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The Red Cross is assisting. Bring in meteorologist Scott Sumner. And Scott, it seemed pretty clear today, a little chilly, but mostly calm. What are we in store for this week?
We are looking at a fairly quiet period here, Daniel, as we go throughout the night as well. Not just weather-wise, but temperature-wise, it's not really going to see too much in the way of extreme numbers, high or low, pretty much status quo across the area. Temperature next 12 hours, as you see here, dropping down to around the freezing mark. You think that's uncommon, but no. early February. That is fairly standard or close to it. So in a little bit of a chill out there, but you know what? It could be a lot worse. We don't have any wind to deal with tonight. I stepped outside in between the newscast, and winds were barely negligible out there. So we're looking pretty good here. Radar, as you can see, quiet in our area. There are showers sitting off to the south and the west across the Mississippi Valley and the deep south. Will these showers make it into our area for the back half of the weekend? We'll have an answer for you if you haven't already seen my 7-day forecast. And here are the headlines. Sunday, yeah, well, it'll be pretty sunny. Quiet weather to start the week. Moderating temperatures and rain does return coming up for the weekend. We'll talk about that. And again, like I said, the 7-day in just a few.
Sounds good. Thank you, Scott. 3 people have now been indicted by a grand jury for running a high-end brothel network in Virginia. You may remember they were arrested in December last year. The charging documents allege the 3 used expensive apartment complexes in Tysons and in Boston, Massachusetts as brothels and would allegedly fly in women to these sites for clients. Each person arrested faces charges connected to running the prostitution network and money laundering. They faced up to 25 years in prison and up to $750,000 in fines. In Alexandria, pushback on the plan for a new arena as the Caps and Wizards mull over a move to the area. Officials from Alexandria, the Commonwealth, Monumental Sports, and several transit agencies met on Thursday night to discuss a proposal addressing traffic needs in Potomac Yard. Included in that plan are improvements for roadways, the nearby metro station, and potential future improvements, including a water taxi and a commuter Virginia Railway Express station. The price tag would be between $245 and $325 million. Well, last night, an organization called Stop the Potomac Yard Arena released a statement in response to that meeting. It says in part that the plan presented offered few solutions for neighborhoods that would be most affected. It goes on to say the city needs to listen to residents' concerns and vote down the arena proposal to, quote, avoid the train wreck coming and help the citizens. Heads up to Metro riders. WMATA is doing maintenance work on several rail lines this weekend. Our Tosin Fakile has more on the changes and closures you need to be aware of.
This weekend's track work will impact the green, red, and yellow lines. Metro is installing fiber optic and radio cables and replacing platform edge lighting. So here's how it works. On the red line, the Woodley Park and Cleveland Park stations will be closed. Free shuttle buses will replace service between DuPont Circle and Van Ness. Trains are scheduled to run every 6 minutes during the day and every 10 minutes at night. On the green and yellow lines, trains will single track between Mount Vernon Square and L'Enfant Plaza. On the yellow line, trains are scheduled to run every 18 minutes. On the green lines, trains will run every 18 minutes between U Street and Branch Avenue and every 9 minutes between U Street and Greenbelt. And of course, Metro is telling you to plan ahead for these delays. And all other lines will operate as normal. Regular service is expected to return on Monday. In the studio, I'm Tosin Fakile. Back to you.
Well, today is National Ice Cream for Breakfast Day. Ice cream shop Here's the Scoop DC celebrated the event by asking the community to come and enjoy breakfast-inspired desserts. The event was from 10 a.m. to noon. The shop asked people to show up in their pajamas to enjoy breakfast-inspired desserts with live music, giveaways, and more. Cost $5 to get in. Well, turning now, we are honoring Black History all month. Tonight, we look at one D.C. nonprofit empowering young people to have their voices be heard. Black Swan Academy gives middle and high schoolers leadership skills to advocate for their communities.
Black Swan Academy gives young people a seat at the table.
Like they split you into groups and each group does a different project.
High school program manager Rachelle Downs says the mission is simple.
We're all about youth leadership and we foster youth leadership through civic engagement and advocacy and community organizing.
That means students testifying in front of the D.C. Council and rallying in the streets.
Safety to me is a feeling.
Marcus Williams, an 11th grader at Anacostia High School, brings passion to the program.
I would definitely say I'm making a difference in the community. Many of my peers don't do the things that I do.
He and his peers helped develop a Black Youth Agenda.
The issues that are on our current Black Youth Agenda are related to housing, sanitation in schools, mental health and healthcare.
Issues the kids in the program face.
Police-free schools, like getting the police out of my schools because it's triggering. Mental health because I dealt with it a lot and I know how hard it could be.
11th grader Anisha Perry wants district leaders to listen.
I feel like they should be listening to me because I'm the youth of the city. Like, I'm the generation that's out here right now and has to deal with everything.
Her classmate, Jermaine Williams, sees it the same way.
It gives me an opportunity to speak for myself and for what I want in my life.
And he says the brainstorming doesn't happen just within Black Swan.
I get to speak on what I learned here in my school and get to talk about it to my peers and the adults there. And then I can also get their opinions on how they feel about certain situations. So in that way I can bring it back to Black Swan and then talk about it more.
The most rewarding part for these teens is taking action.
I love like going to the council member buildings and speaking out, or going to hearings and all that stuff.
Downs says it's inspiring to see them make change.
It's really rewarding to be in community with such like passionate, like inspiring young people.
Being in Black Swan, it really makes you feel like you are part of something, like it's a community itself.
Breathing fresh ideas into difficult topics, making sure future decisions are made with future leaders in mind.
With young people leading the charge, like it's only going to get better. I really do believe that.